Hello YouTube family, my name is Desiree with Divine Geomatrix. I am going to provide you a reading for the week of December 9th through the 15th for our Taurus. Thank you for being here, Taurus. It does not matter whether you are Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, or anywhere else on your birth chart. This message is definitely open to all energies. It's not very focused on either a masculine or feminine. It is just very vague for those who are new to oracle cards. I use the Native Heart Healing Oracle. Again, oracle cards are just a little bit of a lighter vibration, and they allow my viewers to apply the messages given from these cards to their everyday lives based on their specific situations and realities. So if you have any questions on the message or you want a little bit more insight, you can find me at DG_crystals on Instagram if you want to DM me, as well as dgcrystals@gmail.com if you would like to email me. I know in the past I've brought into play the gemstones that correlate with the zodiac that I'm reading. For our Taurus, your gemstone is emerald. I don't have a wrapped emerald or set in any way, but I have a loose one, and I'm going to use it for today's reading. For those seeking any kind of jewelry, basically these two pendants that I have on and also these earrings I have made myself. If you guys need any bracelets out there, I'd be happy to provide those as well. Just let me know if you want a custom order on my Instagram or also an email, and I'd be happy to assist you in any way, as well as personal readings. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and dive into today's reading. But before we do so, I would like to quote my calendar. It says, "Do what you love and love what you do." So this is my third video so far today, and up to this point, I've noticed that it really does correlate with my readings. So I'm going to continue providing it with, my readings and my videos for my viewers out there, just so that you guys have a little bit more insight on what's going on around you. Okay, so before we start our reading, I want to clear some space with Palo Santo. Again, for those who aren't familiar with Palo Santo, this is it is very similar to sage in that it clears the energy and space around you. However, it's not as potent in the smell. So for those a little bit more sensitive to sage, I would recommend trying Palo Santo and seeing if that fits your lifestyle. Okay, at the end of the day, we all need something to, especially as healers, we all need something to clear our space, clear our energies, and just kind of restart. So I would recommend either incense if you don't have any already, as well as either Palo Santo, sage, or Tibetan singing bowl. There's a lot of different ways that one can rebalance and recharge their space. Okay. Since I've done a few videos today, I'm just going to bless my cards really quick. Hi, Spirit. Please allow me to be an open channel for our Taurus for the week of December 9th through the 15th. I ask this with your love, light, and guidance always. Thank you. All right. So in my past videos today, actually, I've been receiving such clear messages that I haven't needed to really read the book, which is really exciting for me because I feel that that means I'm getting more in tune with my cards and I'm getting more familiar with the messages that each one holds. Not to mention that today is a full moon, and it's the last full moon of 2019, and it is in Gemini. No big deal. I hope that you Taurus out there, you guys find some insight with this energy that's around you and just really utilize it for your best interest, for your own personal healing, because this full moon is going to be one to remember. Okay? I'm just going to shuffle this once. I've been shuffling it a lot because I've been doing multiple readings. Actually, I'm going to do it 2 more times. One more time. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Whoa. All right, so I don't know why, but I'm getting a little bit of a heavy energy, and it's not heavy in a way that I feel that it's like a burden or it's negative in any way. It's just like resistance. It feels like chaos. I'm sorry to say this, Taurus, but it feels like chaos. And collectively, your collective card at the bottom of the deck is Earth Star Chakra, and this is the number 42. If you add the 4 and the 2 together, that's the number 6. The number 6, from my recollection of numerology and angel numbers, without really studying it, I remember that it has something to do with balancing out the egotistical needs and also the spiritual needs. So as 3D beings, as human beings, we want to feed into what the human body needs or what the human needs, but at the end of the day, we're so much beyond that. We have the spirit within that's asking for so much more attention, and we're not giving it. So Taurus, it looks like a lot of grounding energy. It looks like in the background there's trees and like a forest. It feels like to me that you need to be more in touch with nature. It's upside down, which means you're not there yet, which kind of saddens me because with the end of the year, it's super important for us to ground ourselves, to remember that with the new year coming, we don't want all this baggage to come with us in the new year. So let 2019 stay in 2019, Taurus, and bring into the 2020 with a brand new fresh start, with a brand new life. Your current situation card is the number 37, being the throat chakra. I'm seeing a lot of blues in here. I feel maybe it's like also your third eye. It is upright, which means that you are currently here, and I'm thinking that you are communicating about your needs, but you need to be more in touch with what you're saying. So it's one thing to say it, but another thing to do it. So hold yourself accountable. Even if you have to, let's say like you recorded yourself speaking, and let's just say it was just you speaking freely about what you feel that you need in this present moment. You'll be surprised what you hear from yourself. You'll be surprised what is coming out of your mouth, because sometimes it's not even you that's really saying it consciously. It's your spirit that's subconsciously saying it to you and utilizing your throat to bring it out. I also see some trees in the background on this as well, so it feels like reconnecting in nature and finding that insight in nature. I'm sorry, it just looks like in the beginning of in the middle of this throat chakra, and I haven't seen this before, it looks like a shadow of almost like a being, a human or something. And then there's the light point in the middle. And it kind of looks like the human's like holding the light like this. And it's dark around them. So I'm just thinking that you are becoming a little bit more insightful with yourself and your needs, and aware of what it is that you need for yourself and for the divine to be more connected. Your how to get through it card, your second card, is Sacred Serpent, and the number is 18. If you add 8 and 1 together, that's the number 9. 9 has to do with like spiritual purposes, change, following your life purpose, spiritually awakening. And it is upside down, which means that you're not there yet as well. The serpent that's in the back is the snake, but it has like in the outside of the mandala, it has like teepees, what it looks like. And what I see in this is wisdom. I see wisdom, I see traditions, I see almost like your divine cord is starting to become a lot more strong. Or potentially could become strong. Since it's upside down, you're not there yet. The end, your outcome card is the Relic of Time. And this number is 19. If you add the 9 and the 1, it's 10. 1 being, I just looked it up yesterday. Spiritual balance. I think. It could be wrong. Excuse my stomach, guys. I'm a little hungry. Okay. So I'm just going to skim over these for the readings because I just feel that I've been getting a strong connection. I will read this whole Relic of Time because I am unfamiliar with this card. This hardly comes up. So I'm wondering what it has to offer. I mean, it's a beautiful card. It has a lot of like solar plexus energy in here. It almost feels like someone feels that they don't have enough time, but in all reality, time is an illusion anyways. It feels like you're becoming a lot more aware with what the divine has in store for you and what your purpose is. A lot of like self-confidence, self-worth, finding more insight on self. Okay, so the number 37 is your throat chakra. That's your current situation, guys. The 3 points it gives me is speak up, choose your words wisely, and truth through love. The quote says, the unspeakable is spoken and the spoken never heard, but felt by the masses across the earth. It says this mandala brings powerful guidance and healing of the throat chakra. It is important to acknowledge the power of one's voice and the impact it may have on others, the collective consciousness, and your own vibration. The voice is a sacred portal to one's truth. This card brings a reminder that one's truth is infinitely governed by the power of love. If there is no love within your words, how can you be speaking from your heart? Speaking one's truth is a powerful act, and it is one's actions that will reverberate across all levels of space and time. So allow the gateway of your thoughts to speak directly through the throat chakra, filtering all thoughts, feelings, and emotions. That's really cool, guys. It definitely feels like you're acknowledging what your truths are. And you're acknowledging you must speak from your heart. There's a lot of power in our words, guys, and not even just what we say to ourselves or others, but also our thoughts. So, I don't know if you guys heard of the law of attraction, but the law of attraction is something that basically, on a vague description of it, you get what you put out. So if you're putting out the energy of negativity and you're browbeating not only yourself but others, then you're going to get that same energy in return. If you're exerting unconditional love, you're going to receive that in return. So just be careful and be aware and acknowledge where you're falling short when it comes down to your truths. That way you're always speaking through unconditional love. So Sacred Serpent, the 3 points it gives me is light from the darkness, shedding an aspect of the past, and transforming challenge into creativity. It says, this mandala of renewal speaks of balance and light and darkness within and thus without. It represents a time of solstice and celebration. The Sacred Serpent awakens within your core and watches over you as you descend into the depths of yourself to enter the spiral of life. So I don't know why, but just right now it felt like transitions within a job. I don't know why I just got that, but literally it just feels like with shedding an aspect of the past, I feel like you're transforming out of a job specifically. And normally with oracle cards, I don't have that specific like message for you, but I just feel like it has something to do with like the workplace. The sacred serpent awakens within your core and watches over you as you descend into the depths of yourself to enter the spiral of life. Honor their sacred times as you enter your inner temple for a journey that can only lead to renewal. It says the serpent is guiding you to reawaken your light, carry you back within yourself so that you can be born anew. It talks about how this process can be as simple as you choose for it to be, but invite your new self, your higher self, within by calling it from your heart. So I think that there's a transformation purposes, and so the first point it gives me, remember, it says light from the darkness. So something that I've heard recently is that the darkness serves the light, and that's something that people don't think that is legitimate, but that's very, very true. Think about it this way. When you're in the darkness, and let's say you have like a phone or a flashlight or whatever, your flashlight or your phone starts to illuminate a lot brighter than it would in the light, right? So that's where we find insight on who we are. That's where we find a lot more clarity on who we are versus the external factors in our life. It's important that we Pisces, it's important that you look within, because your sacred serpent, that soul being inside of you, is waiting for you to speak your truth so that you can open up to what the divine has in store for you. It feels like you're resisting, and that's why I got that first vibe initially. It feels like resistance. It feels like fear. So your outcome is Relic of Time. Again, I'm going to read this full message because I'm unfamiliar with this. The 3 points it gives me is overcommitment, patience, and history repeating. The Relic of Time mandala holds a portal to healing guidance. Once you enter this portal, time does not exist, and you may access alternative dimensions where your soul is experiencing and playing out many, many lifetimes. A situation you are currently experiencing seems directly from another lifetime. This soul fragment has presented itself to you to be healed and to be loved. It is in your best interest to heal this aspect of yourself, so see this as a beautiful opportunity to embrace a part of you that you were never able to before. Once embraced, your soul will receive the fragment into itself so that it may become whole again. This mandala allows you to energetically travel to other lifetimes. This ability may be accessed when you hold the pure intention to understand lessons and integrate realizations found at a much deeper level. That's cool. So I wanted to say it felt like very time travel-y, but I didn't want to say it because I wasn't sure. So yeah, this card definitely talks about the potential to, in a sense, like time travel so that you can learn what it is your past traumas are, to heal from them and start anew and reawaken that serpent within, that spiritual serpent within. And for your collective reading, the bottom of the deck is 42, which is Earth Star Chakra. It is backwards, and again, to me, it just feels like resistance. It says past life connection, future visions, and respect yourself, others, and the earth. The quote it gives me is, immerse into the depths of the unknown, only to birth a part of self never met before, yet all too recognizable to the soul. This mandala brings you the aligning energy of the Earth Star Chakra. This magnetic star anchors your universal self deep within the Earth's core. In addition, this chakra is key in accessing your past lives, understanding your current life, and drawing upon the wisdom of your future self. Aligning this chakra is aligning to your inherent infinite self, that of the collective consciousness, to bring a feeling of wholeness. Respect is of the essence with this chakra, both a respect for self and a deeper reverence for the unlimited potential this card may help you to integrate. The Earth Star Chakra mandala also guides you in clearing your energy field, on all levels and may indicate that you have taken on energy of another through your role in service. If you feel this to be so, you are guided to complete the third clearing exercise below. I usually don't read the meditations, but because your card is backwards, I'm going to do so anyways. Through the Earth Star Chakra, one may access the depths of the underworld, a luscious oasis thriving with life, once extinct animals, mythic creatures, elemental kingdoms, devas, and ancestors. As you explore the depths of oneself via this chakra, a silver embossed doorway will appear. Explore as you will. To gain access to your past and future lives, or to bring a deeper understanding to your current one, place the spandala below your feet. You can do this by lying down and entering a place of meditation, or by sitting with a pen and paper, writing as you open a channel to the wisdom contained within your Earth's records. Do this within the intention of healing or of integrating the realizations that come through in meditation. You can also use this card to clear your energetic field and ground after having an open channel. Place this chakra under your feet and visualize your energy flowing down within your Earth Star Chakra. Feel yourself clearing and balancing as the energy of this Earth Star Chakra mandala transmutes all for the better. Wow. You guys really have a spiritual journey here. It definitely has a lot to do with like awakening yourself, letting go. It talks about having respect for yourself and a deep reverence for unlimited potential. You guys need to respect yourself and others. Speak your truths, and therefore your connection with the divine starts to become a lot more strong. As your third eye opens, you're also regaining insight on your sacred serpent. Therefore, you're shedding your past and allowing the future to bring in new ways of healing. You have the opportunity to go back in multiple lifetimes to learn from your past selves, to see what it is that you're meant to do, and to move forward from situations that may have been holding you back in this life. That's amazing. You guys have a strong reading. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and finish this reading with your affirmation card. For those unfamiliar with affirmations, they are quotes that correlate with your chakras to help you align your energies. These specific affirmation cards have the healings of crystals on them as well, aside from just the affirmation correlating to your chakras. Alrighty? Okay, Spirit. Please provide us the affirmation for our Taurus for the week of December 9th through the 15th. Okay, there's something in the middle. Herkimer Diamonds. It says dreams. I am constantly manifesting my dreams into reality. I think that's fitting. You're definitely healing, therefore you're manifesting your dreams. Your sacred serpent is asking you to be more creative, which means that you're following your passions and following your dreams in a creative way. You're looking back and at your past lives and have the potential to really heal from any trauma that's really holding you back in this life. Therefore, in 2020, when you move forward, you can move forward with grace and start anew. Well, Taurus, this has been such a pleasure. I find your reading to be super interesting, and I hope that you found insight in there as well. If you have any questions for me, email me at dgcrystals@gmail.com, or you're more than welcome to add me on my social media portals. You can find me on Instagram at dg_crystals. For those who need any specific gemstone jewelry, I'd love to assist you in that and provide you a custom order. For those who would like a personal reading, I'm also available as well. Just DM me or email me. Any way is fine with me. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for just completely opening your heart and minds to this message. And I hope you guys have a great week. Enjoy the full moon tonight. Taurus, you know, this is definitely a time for you to ground yourself and do so in nature. If you can celebrate the full moon in nature, all power to you. Go to the parks with some friends and find a quiet spot for you just to meditate for a second, you know, and just find stillness and regain that insight and clarity on what your life purpose is, okay? So peace, love, always, and namaste. I'll see you guys later.